Hi GI TV, I'm Bob the Axeman Hildebrand. I'm very excited to be back here again in Assemblyman Curt Hagman's office to interview the wonderful Assemblyman Curt Hagman. Thank you so much for being back again.
Always a pleasure, Bob. Thanks for coming out.
Absolutely. I'm very excited to be here, especially with the fact that tomorrow is your chili cook-off, your annual chili cook-off.
Our 5th annual chili cook-off, yeah.
Big fan of chili and deliciousness. Now, we're actually just here to kind of get to know you a little bit better. I mean, we've gotten to know you more by playing Airsoft, but we figured we'd come by and say hi. I'm very excited that you have an office in the middle of this wonderful, wonderful mall, but I want to ask a few probing questions. So why don't we start off with something a bit more serious. Briefs, boxers, or commando?
Probably briefs. Combination.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's
Bit
kind
of
of
both
like
on
those.
certain days?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's whatever the wife buys most of the time.
Oh, nice. Free. That does work out for me too. Now, what's your sign?
Capricorn.
That does not jive with my Aries, but I'll deal with it. Okay, well, I'm actually honestly curious about how or what you knew about Airsoft before you actually met us.
You know, and I appreciate GI taking the lead on this because it is a statewide issue and they've done a wonderful job, and you got to keep up the fight all the time. And not too much. I started hobbying a little bit with paintball when it first started out.
Me too.
The old pistols, you used to have to rack and shoot one round at a time.
The stock pistols, yeah.
Yes, and that was pretty fun until you had the stock pistol and someone else came in with the fully automatic and you were at the receiving end of that. And I got chased out of there pretty quick because I didn't have the right gear. So gear is important, so you always got to update it.
Yeah.
So I took a big break on it for a long time. Did some real shooting, real training, and with real firearms over the years, but didn't get back in until this issue came back up. It's the first time actually going to meet with you, and I loved every minute of it. So it was great.
Yeah, it was fun. I was so happy you brought your family out too, because I mean, it really is a good family experience. And
well, the problem is now they want to go all the time now. So you added a whole new thing to do in the list, and so it's had to find more time, but it's well worth it.
Well, think about it like this though, like as far as Airsoft goes, the way I always try and sell it to parents who are a little bit worried about it is that they teach kids about issues of gun safety without actually having, you know, I guess, real guns there. It gives you like a precursor to the real thing.
Absolutely. You got to treat them, all guns, we treat equal the same with respect.
Absolutely. And as far as this economy goes, like Airsoft versus paintball, it's a lot cheaper to keep playing Airsoft than it is to keep playing paintball. So
absolutely. It's easier on the ears too.
Yeah, no kidding, no kidding. Easier on the neck too. I saw that last shot you got last time. It was pretty rough. Well, I'd also like to know, I was really intrigued by the fact that you have such a wide business experience or just a different set of jobs, and you actually just dropped a bomb on me before we started filming that you were a private investigator and you had a license plate that said Hagman PI.
Yep, still have the plates.
Yeah.
It's actually back in college days. I went to UCLA, and you know, you go to the workplace and you find different job listings for a campus. They have the normal ones like food service, this and that. But back, I'm dating myself, back when I was at UCLA, Magnum PI was a really big hit show on Thursday nights. And so I saw this one that says, how about private investigator? It's like, hey, I'll try it out. So I worked my way through school. After going to classes, I worked in the evening and weekends doing different investigation stuff. So I started my own private investigating agency when I got out of school.
Now, you keep laying down bombs on me that really surprised me, namely another one that you are possibly an honorary colonel in the Brazilian military.
Well, they came up and gave me a badge, and I went down a few times to train them. They used to come up here to be trained, and I got in from the bounty hunting area and training myself into helping with a couple different companies that train law enforcement throughout the United States and different military and police organizations outside, mostly through the State Department. They would sponsor different countries come up here and take a period of time. So I've had help with them. I've been to Brazil, and since they liked me so much, they gave me a colonel badge.
Nice.
And I don't know if that's honorary or just here's a souvenir or what the case may be, but they've been really nice to work with down there.
Well, I'm sure that I would consider that a mark of awesomeness from the Brazilian government, so pretty darn sweet.
Yes, it's nice. I don't get as much time to go out and play anymore that I used to, and with the new job and new title, we don't get out as much, but I miss that part of it, the tactics.
Very understandable. And it definitely showed when we went to Tac City, but I believe we're going to take a quick commercial break right now just to show off some quick things at Airsoft GI.
Are the Lancer Tacticals really the most affordable skirmish-ready AEGs on the market? Are Thunderbeats an effective distraction device?
This is why we can't have nice things, right?
Lancer Tactical. the most affordable, skirmishable M4 available.
And we're back. Bob the Axeman, Hildebrand here again, and Assemblyman Curt Hagman. Very excited to continue the interview. But can you tell me, just for the really, really hardcore WoW/nerd group, what is your character / level in World of Warcraft?
Well, my main character is an 85 hunter, so we're waiting for the new patch to come out to go up to 90, but we have a hunters.
Wait, so you have one hunter?
I have one hunter. I have a couple of those characters, but not at 85 at this point. So I usually use that one. Yeah.
At this point,
way too much work at the state. Way too many problems.
Right.
Trying to find the time anymore.
You got to fit in the state work in between the World of Warcraft.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Have you heard of Leroy Jenkins?
No.
Okay. You should probably check that afterward. Thumbs up, let's do this is probably going to be part of your vocabulary after.
Okay, I should know that.
Well, cool. That's really exciting. Maybe if I get into World of Warcraft account, I can see you online and perhaps, what was that, complete a raid or something? Is that how it works?
Yeah, you got about 85. There's not much to do besides raids and dungeons and those type of things right now. So we're waiting for the new patch to come out, so keep getting some more advancements.
Is that the expansion?
Yeah.
Now, do you play World of Warcraft with your kids at all?
Yeah, that's what the father-son thing. Get 3 computers going at once, and they all have their own characters, and we join up together and go as groups.
Oh, wow. See, I thought it was just you playing.
No, I mean, and when I'm up in Sacramento 3 nights a week, that's a way for the father to still bond with the kids.
Nice. That is a bucket full of cute. And honestly, I'm kind of jealous of your kids, because my parents got into video games just so they could play with me. I'll be happy as a clam. So, but thank you so much again for at least bringing me out here. But I am kind of curious about one other thing. Okay, so now I went to the midnight release of Modern Warfare 3, and you apparently went to the midnight purchase of Modern Warfare 3.
I didn't do the purchase. I got up there pretty early in the morning, though.
Okay.
So 10 o'clock, that's about the earliest when I go.
Now, that's commitment to gaming. I'm sure your son was happy.
Yeah, I had to sneak it in to make sure that he got his homework done first before I knew I had it. And he was delaying a little bit, so I had to dangle it in front, and all of a sudden the math and chemistry homework got done real quick, and the daughter's room got cleaned up real quick, and jumped on the Xbox 360. We have both PCs, Xbox, and PlayStation 3. So we have, and we actually have a Wii too. So we have all the platforms. It makes it expensive when you try to get multiple games, but they were jumping on it and stayed up a little bit past the bedtime last night for the kids. And of course, I had to check it out first to make sure it's suitable for them.
Absolutely.
So I had to get way ahead in the different series and scenarios to make sure it's okay for them when they jump on it today, I'm sure.
Now, I'm curious, did you see that little content button where it asks you, like, hey, there's something disturbing, would you like to see it?
Oh, of course you want to see all that.
Yes, all right, I like that, sweet. Don't know what it is yet, haven't gotten to that part, but now, we probably shouldn't put your gamer tag online so people can't go out there and find you, but if you want to, here's your opportunity.
I go Apex CO.
Apex CO.
Yeah.
What does that stand for?
Well, Apex is the name of one of my companies.
Okay.
And then CO, Commanding Officer, Apex CO.
Oh, nice. That goes with the acronyms of military. Yeah, touche. Well, that's cool. I'm definitely going to be looking for you. Now, do you have a preferred class or gun in Modern Warfare 3 yet?
No, because I'm still doing all the scenarios. And I don't want to, last time it came out, I blew through all the single person ones all in one night, and then it's like waiting for that thing to come out, and then that's it. And you finished a book already. So I'm kind of taking a little slower. And obviously there's certain things I find more fun to go on the different vehicles, and the C-130 from the top shooting down, and those are always fun. So
you're doing like the special ops missions and the single player, maybe throwing a little bit of multiplayer?
Yeah, once I get through all the single player scenarios a couple times, then I'll jump on multiplayer again.
That is awesome, because I was actually playing single player last night. My roommates were like, no, let's do multiplayer. I was like, no, I want to finish the whole thing first.
It's like reading the book. You got to figure out what the ending is first,
Assemblyman understands. Awesome. Well, I'm so excited that you play video games like that. I'm so excited you play with your son, and I'm so excited that you have a lot of different systems. Do you have Modern Warfare 3 on PS3 and Xbox?
Yes, and PC.
That's awesome. Now, do you play Battlefield 3?
Yes. No, I haven't played Battlefield 3. Battlefield 2, and I kind of skipped to Battlefield 3. I don't know what happened there. I must have just missed out the early release on it. And, there is being married and having kids and being a legislator and a business guy, there are limitations on the time. If I start getting too much into it, I usually get in trouble with the wife or the kids or something like that. I'm not doing all my things I should do, especially when you're gone quite a bit.
I mean, I'm shocked that you could play World of Warcraft and still have a real life and career, because I always thought I'd have to give up just an inordinate amount of my time.
Well, you have to give up sleep.
Oh,
You know, you don't need
That's
that.
it.
That's it. You just don't need to sleep.
What was I thinking? Crap. Well, that'll be fun. I'll have to get into that very soon. Hopefully I'll find you or your staff online. But that sounds very exciting. I'm glad you're a gamer, and I'm glad you're a bounty hunter, and I'm glad you're a colonel in the Brazilian military, and I'm glad you're our assemblyman. So thank you so much, Curt.
Great to be here, Bob. Thanks again.
Absolutely.